Hey guys, it's beautyriotx, and today I'm answering your assumptions that I asked you for in my video about, what the hell was it about? Oh, my top 5 favorite beauty YouTubers. And in the beginning of that video, I asked everybody to assume something about me and then I'd address it in another video, which this is. If you've clicked on this video, you're also in luck because it's also a giveaway video, so make sure you stay tuned till the end and you'll see what you could win. All right, I have the first assumption, and it's about my height, and it says, I assume that you're 5'4", and then the one right above that says, I assume you're 5'7". You're both wrong, I'm 5'2", which is kind of adorable because my husband is like 6'4", so it's just cute. Someone else assumed that I'm in good shape. You could not be more wrong. I hate going to the gym, I hate dieting, I need to do both, but physical exertion to me, I mean, I'd rather have another C-section. I assume that you're married. I am. I've been married for, what year is it? I've been with my husband for almost 10 years and we've been married almost 5 years. Another person assumes I am a stay-at-home mom. That is true. I assume you will have more kids. No, I will not. I assume you live in a big house. It depends on what you consider a big house. I live in a single home. I don't know how many square feet it is. It's a nice sized house. It's a 4-bedroom home. It's nice. I assume you don't take shit from anyone. I guess that's true and false. It depends on the person that I'm taking said shit from. I assume that you can't stand Laura Lee. Okay, let me start out by saying this. I was never a subscriber or fan of her, so I mean, I can't say I can't stand her, but she's not like somebody that I'm interested in watching. I assume you aren't religious. I believe in God. I try to be a decent person. I don't know if that's for myself or for a higher power. I don't go to church or anything, but I do believe I believe in God. Let's just leave it there. Another person said, I assume if we were best friends, you would be the cool, crazy rebel chick and I would be the boring nerd, safe chick who you would probably get into trouble sometimes. No. And I would not get you in trouble, actually. I guess it depends on what kind of trouble you're talking about. Let's put it that way. I wouldn't get you arrested. I might get you in a fist fight. You are probably pretty cool. You are correct. Okay, I assume you're not one of the cancel culture, or a part of the cancel culture. I didn't know what this meant, so I asked the girl and she said, the cancel culture is where you cancel different YouTuber or brands from being on your channel. For example, you wouldn't show Kat Von D, Manny Nue, Laura Lee. I can't say I'll never not show somebody, a brand or something for a specific reason. I can't say that, but as of now, like I've never come across a brand that I'm like, you will never be on my channel. I don't think. Did I? Have I? I don't think so. I don't take makeup that seriously that I'm like, Manny, you lied about something. You're not coming on my channel. Your stuff's not on my channel anymore. I mean, I don't know. I just don't take it that seriously. So no, I'm not a part of the cancel culture. I assume you love cooking. You are correct. But the more so, I love baking. Cooking is like something I have to do every day. I have to cook dinner. I have to, you know, whatever. But baking is something I do for fun. So in that sense, you're right and wrong. I assume you're a really fun mom. No, I am not. I assume if we lived near each other that we could meet for lunch, let the kids play, and talk for a long time. You are correct. We could do that. Okay, I assume you are that girl that will straight up tell me I have a booger in my nose and there's toilet paper stuck to my shoe. Yes, I would, and you're welcome. You have tattoos. I have 8 tattoos, and they're all words. I have no pictures of anything on my body. I assume you're a party animal. No, no, no. I am in bed every night. By midnight at the latest, I rarely drink. I actually can't smoke weed because I can't inhale it enough for it to do anything. Like I hack up a lung, I just can't. I would just rather go to sleep. I assume that your hair isn't naturally pink. You're right, my hair is brown. My hair is basically the color of my eyebrows. How do I keep my hair so pink? Which is not an assumption, but I actually am filming. The next time I do my color, I will be filming it, so keep an eye out. I assume you were a backwards kid in high school. I don't know what that means. But you still have had a lot of fun and partied quite a bit. I don't know what the backwards meant. I don't know. I was the one who had that feeling that we need to leave because something bad's gonna happen. Like for some reason, I always knew when cops were coming or we were gonna get raided for something. Like I wasn't like a crazy partier, but I did my fair share of throwing up and then drinking again. I assume you're raising your kids to be strong and opinionated adults. How could they not be? I would like to think that I am, but especially I also find that with raising kids the way you want them to be doesn't always work out. I hope that they're strong and honest, but there's also a fine line. I'm not gonna get into a whole parenting spiel, but there's a fine line with opinionated and being an asshole as a child. Let me just put it that way. I assume that you used to wear all black at one point in your life. I was never goth, if that's what you're asking. I did go through like a bit of a punk phase in my high school days though. I assume you're short-tempered and won't back down easily. I am short-tempered. I have to actually work on that. And I don't have a problem, like, if I know I'm wrong, I will gladly admit that I'm wrong. I call it how I see it, yes. You and your hubby are soulmates and understand each other. I think we're soulmates, and it's really funny because I feel like everybody has a type growing up. And then something happens and that type scenario is thrown out the window. That's what I want to say me and my husband are. I feel like I probably wasn't his type and he probably wasn't really mine by looking at us, but I feel like our character is the same and we think the same way about a lot of things. So let's just put it this way. I was very kind of more on the alternative side of style, I guess you could say, and my husband was very much, my husband likes rap, let's put it that way, which might not explain a lot to a lot of you, but if you know me, you understand. I have no assumptions. I'm gonna assume that we're just best friends now. Yes, yes we are. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. I guess that's true. But I've been called worse. I assume you don't care what people really think about you. I don't care what strangers think. Like if my husband thinks I'm an asshole, that's probably going to bother me. Or if my kids think I'm horrible, that's probably going to bother me. But if it's a stranger, really, I don't really give a shit. I'm going to assume that your husband is supportive of all your makeup purchases as it's a passion. You could not be more wrong. No, I don't want to be unfair, but let's just say when I see boxes coming up to my door, I make my 13-year-old run out, grab the box, and hide it. I assume that you appear kind of tough, but in reality, you're a real softie. By softie, I mean like with your child, your hubby, etc. You're deeply caring and sensitive regarding those you love and regarding issues that are important to you. Yes, that is true. If it's something that like is dear to me, I'm not like, fuck you. Like, you know. You're selective with those you let get close to you because you're tired of being fucked over by shitty people. Aren't we all? I assume you're open to trying new things without being too judgmental, but once you decide on something, you're sure. I feel like that's accurate. I assume you're a badass bitch. Maybe. I assume you're a rocker, like concerts, and are super fun to be around. I am not really fun to be around. I'm not as exciting as it might seem. It's easy for me to be outgoing like this with you guys because I'm really just sitting here talking to myself. As much as I will see something happening like, oh, this person's coming or this person's coming, and I'm like, oh, I would love to go. I know I'm not gonna go. I know. I assume you're very outgoing, not shy, your favorite music is rock, and you like to do things to get a thrill, adrenaline rush. I love to read, shopping for makeup. I love playing games, like with my kids. I do love that. I love baking. I think the most thrilling thing that I do is take my toddler for a walk. I assume you like cats. I don't. I assume you're done having kids. You're right. I assume you'll never change when you grow bigger on YouTube. I mean, I feel like this. I feel like I'm old enough that I know who I am. So it's not like, let's just say I have 500,000 subscribers someday. I don't think I'm all of a sudden gonna be like, I love everything and totally sell my soul. Like, I'm 36. I'm also not a good liar. So I don't see the merit in lying to you guys. I just don't. In all aspects, I don't think lying is worth it. I don't wanna have to remember to like something. I don't have to remember that, oh, I trashed this in the last video, so I better remember I still hate it. Or you know, I just don't see the point. I assume you've had blue hair. I have. I assume your man supports your makeup spending. If you only could see the smoke that comes out of his ears when that UPS guy walks up the fucking driveway. No, I guess I'm being unfair. He has never said stop, but I know he doesn't like it. But that was it for assumptions. Now on to the giveaway. Here are the things you could win. A Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, the Afternoon Rendezvous 16 color eyeshadow palette from BH Cosmetics, a small size of the Cover FX glitter drops in Aurora, and the Moda Powder and Soft Glow brush set. So if you would like a chance to win this little gift set, make sure you leave a comment below and make sure you leave your contact information, whether it be your Instagram handle, your Facebook name, just to email you, to your regular Gmail. Make sure you leave that in the box below. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.